This is a powerful week for mental resets and divine inspiration, Cancer, okay? You're closing out May with a whisper from the cosmos, and it's saying change is closer than you think, okay? So I need you to get ready for this new moon that activates your subconscious and a magical Jupiter-Uranus connection that is going to open so many unexpected doors, Cancer. I just need, let's just get into it, okay? Welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am she, the boss lady B, here on the Cancerian Vibe, where we align with the stars. We tap into your divine intuition through astrology and tarot, you guys. If you are new here, I am Bridget. I'm a Cancer sun. I'm your intuitive reader and your personal celestial hype woman, okay? I hold a lot of titles, but each week I'm here and I break down the key cosmic energy and I pull some tarot cards, do a little reading for my Cancer crew, my vibe tribe, my Cancer fam, okay? So be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Turn on your notification bell. Y'all let me know, comment your Cancer placements, okay? I think I said this in the last read. I'm a Cancer sun and Mercury. And I have something else in Cancer. One of my nodes, I think. So y'all tell me what y'all got going on in Cancer, because yeah, I got like a little Cancer stellium going on in my birth chart. I'm a Cancer sun. I have my South Node in Cancer, my Mercury in Cancer, as well as my Chiron. Okay, so let me know all your Cancer placements down in the comment section so you can be Cancer besties. Okay, but anyway, y'all, of course, you know I gotta give you a little bit of the Astrolo-tea, okay, because yeah, we're beginning this week with a potent Gemini New Moon, okay? This is happening on the 26th. It's going to be happening in our 12th house of rest, release, and your deep inner healing, okay? So this is a super moon, which makes this energy even more potent than just a normal regular moon, okay? So I'm asking you, I'm telling you, it's telling you to retreat inward, y'all. Surrender those old stories and just open up your mind to new spiritual downloads, okay? This is a quiet but very powerful moment, okay? So I need you to pay attention to your dreams this week, y'all. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to those subtle nudges from the universe, because it's really, really time to disconnect from the noise and the distractions and everything else, so you can realign with your soul's truth, Cancer, okay? This is important. You may feel called to journal, meditate. You may even feel called to book a reading, or even just kind of just sit in silence by yourself. That's good enough, all right? Sit in silence with your thoughts, Cancer. And just know that this reset or this reset before our birthday season is like what needs to happen, okay? It's what needs to happen, and your soul knows what is happening, what it needs to let go, and it's trying to make space for something new, okay? So that starts off the week as we're closing out this last week of May. By the end of the week, y'all, we are going to experience a Jupiter sextile Uranus transit, and this is a spark of divine inspiration, okay? Jupiter, which will soon be in Cancer, and Uranus are aligning to bring breakthrough energy, y'all, all right? This is going to be in the form, because Uranus is like the unexpected, okay? So expect the unexpected this week, right? These are going to come in the form of like sudden opportunities. This could even be like some new fresh idea, or just a shift in your mindset overall. Just know, Cancer, that the more space that you create now, the more miracles that you got space to take, to receive, okay? So just keep that in mind. Don't be trying to hold on to your old furniture and think you're finna get some new ones, okay? But if you have been feeling this reset energy and you want guidance tailored personally to you and your life path, you can check out my offerings, you guys. Book a private one-on-one session with me. I'm offering a Jupiter in Cancer reading. This is a special reading that I'm doing to help you. It's made just for this next 12-month transit, y'all, with Jupiter being in Cancer. It's your personal money miracle forecast, okay? And it's only going to be available for a limited time for a limited amount of people. So get in where you fit in. If you don't see the link, it might be too late, okay? Like I said, or you can book a one-on-one with me, y'all. If you're ready to go deeper, it's just like talking to your bestie, whoever, okay? So let me know. All of my information can be found in the description box below, okay? Link is in the comment section as well, okay? But let's get into these cards and see what else Spirit has to say about this upcoming week. I love, it's giving major reset energy. We're moving into the second half of the year, y'all. And literally, as you see this, I'm somewhere off the grid, okay? So, yes, you see me here, but I am somewhere off the grid, getting my mind right and preparing my mind, body, and soul for everything that is coming, everything that I'm asking for. And I suggest y'all do the same, okay? But let's hop into the overall energy of this upcoming week. This last week of May, closing out the first and second, the first half of the year. So look, we got patience that wanted to come flying out. Receive is the underlying energy. So look, I definitely feel like, Cancer, your patience this week as you get ready to prepare for Jupiter and Cancer, this is where Spirit is kind of calling in this patience. But also too, like I said, because this new moon in Gemini is really to kind of slow you down. Like, yes, you may be ready to act, you know, ready to just jump in gear, but you really want to pause for the cause, okay? So the card says pause before you take action. All right. Trust the divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. So it's not, I remember somebody said something in my comment section like, I've been waiting, or like they made it seem like, yeah, I've been waiting and I'm tired of waiting kind of thing. And I asked, and I have to go back and see if they responded to me, but I asked, I was like, how have you been waiting? Like, have you been waiting in this kind of miserable energy where you're like, okay, it's never going to come, but I'm just going to wait because that's what somebody told me to do? That's not going to do anything for you, okay? You want to wait. When it says play while you wait, you want to stay in a jovial, joyful energy, a vibe that is optimistic, okay? We can't let the slumps get us, okay? Cancer, I'm going to read the additional message. Look, it went right to prosperity. Wait for your patience for your prosperity. And I'm telling you, patience is a virtue and your patience will be rewarded, Cancer. But now is not the time to charge ahead with this project or an opportunity, no matter how excited you are or how good it seems. The divine is at work putting more pieces into place so that your next step can unfold fully, okay? You may be anxious that nothing is happening with this situation and wonder whether you should be doing more to make it happen. But rest assured, the opposite is true. You have done the work. You have set your intentions. You have made your request to the universe. If you haven't, get on it, okay? But there is something just around the corner that needs just a little more time to materialize. You guys, it's time to hold a space so that your manifestation can occur. Let go of when or how it should happen. Release any concerns about missing out. You may not see any progress on the physical plane, y'all, but plenty is happening behind the scenes, all right? Especially spiritually. Trust that whatever is coming will be in the perfect form and at the perfect time for you. This is a gentle unicorn encourages you to relax into this period of waiting, okay? Knowing you will need your full energy when the time to act arises. And that's what I'm telling y'all. It's like, get your nap in before stuff starts popping off, because you're gonna need the rest, okay? Spirit is trying to give you that rest and trying to give you this time to kind of just sit back, reflect, reset. Okay, this is definitely the vibe, the energy. This definitely came out around the new moon in Gemini reading that I did for you. If you missed it, definitely go check it out on the channel because it's going to give you some insight. But yeah, Cancer, it's giving very much, sorry about the little light, the little glare, but anyway, it's giving very much, I needed to see that comment where someone was like, I'm waiting. And you can feel that way too. You could be feeling like you're tired of waiting, Cancer. But please know that your waiting is not in vain, one. And two, whatever you are set to receive definitely is giving that. Be open to receiving goodness, something good. Okay, and I need you to be, look, it's telling you, your intuition is telling you to be open to the possibilities of what you're about to receive. Don't think about the how, don't think about the when, don't think about the why. Just know that a gift is coming to you soon. Believe you're worthy of this gift. Believe you are worthy of abundance because this gift is coming to you soon. Spirit is saying, just, I'm telling you, we only got how many more days before Jupiter moves into Cancer, y'all? Just hold out. Just hold out. Spirit is saying it's just patience, young grasshopper. Okay? Let's see what the potential challenge is for this upcoming week. What potential challenge may Cancer face this upcoming week, Spirit? Not wanting to wait. I'm telling you, do not rush into anything. This is not the time to rush into anything. This is the time to really kind of sit back, relax. That receiving energy gives me the vibe of Empress, feminine energy, where it sits back and it receives. Okay, it does not do the acting. And look, so we got the Death card showing up, y'all. I love that the Death card is here, even though like it's showing up in the challenge position, because yes, it is giving that, you know, and you know how, why did I just hear that? Rigor mortis? I don't know. Something about dying takes time, or dying something, you know, for something like fully die out, it takes a little bit of time, and that's what I feel like is happening here. But the beauty in this challenge though, Cancer, again, it's just confirming that new things are headed your way. Like it's like this Grim Reaper is coming into town and clearing out all the old stuff, and there's a new day that's dawning in the background. Can you see that, Cancer? But I feel like you made the challenge here, you may get caught up in seeing something end, or feeling like there's no beginning after whatever this ended, because it definitely feels like, yeah, you know, death can be sad, right? And while I don't feel like this is literal death, or I'm not speaking that, or I'm not predicting that for you, I'm not God, but it does feel like, you know, there's a little bit of grief attached. Again, you know, this doesn't necessarily mean that something's going wrong in your life. I just feel like also too, you know, we're gonna be, this new moon in Gemini is a super moon, so we're gonna be extra emotional with that too. So I feel like, you know, there could be some emotions around things that are ending, not feeling like you're all the way in your new beginning. Like, I get it, Cancer, I get it. And you may feel kind of like trapped or stuck, like nothing's moving, nothing's going, you can't do anything. But I'm telling you, it's like you feel trapped for a reason. Take that and rest, okay? Take that and like really rest and really reflect and really do the things that don't require the energetic output, the, you know, like the high energetic output. Like I said, this would be a perfect time for you to be connecting with your higher power via meditation, prayer, journaling, however feels right for you, Cancer. But if you're feeling stuck, or if you're feeling like, yeah, you're getting a little bitter about having to wait, patience, young grasshopper, okay? But I do feel like there's a heavy warning, Cancer. Just like, do not do anything impulsive. Do not try to move too quick. Don't try to force anything to happen right now. This is a time to really just kind of sit back and wait. Let's see how to navigate this challenge. How does Cancer navigate this challenge this week, Spirit? So we got the 7 of Wands, okay? 7, look, we got 7 and 7 popping up. You could be seeing 777. Someone's birthday could be July 7th. I know that's Cancer season, okay? I feel like to July, like as we move into July, because like I said, yes, Jupiter is moving into Cancer, but we got some Saturn stuff that we got to handle out with that too. So you won't feel like the overall effects, because it's almost kind of like Jupiter and Cancer is going to kind of like minimize the effects of what Saturn is doing. It won't do that for a whole lot of other people. That's why we're going to be the main character, and it's going to switch a little bit, okay? Where we were suffering and struggling, and I'm not putting that on anybody else. I'm just saying, you know, it's going to be their time for growth. This is our time for recouping and rewards, all right? But the 7 of Wands, I feel like Spirit is saying here how to navigate this is, look, this 7 of Wands is actually interesting, because the 7 of Pentacles is showing up here too. So I definitely feel like there is a there's again this energy of like patience, waiting for something to happen in this 7 of Pentacles. That's what I feel like. And you know, it could definitely be hard, but I feel like in the 7 of Wands, what I'm actually seeing is a reminder of playing, okay? Even though, you know, like in the 7 of Wands, it could definitely kind of give the vibe that you are on the opposition, right? But I feel like when it comes to this challenge of the Death card and how this thing is arising, let's get a little more insight. But I feel like clarify the 7 of Wands for Cancer. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you're going to have to, this is giving the vibe what I was talking about with your mindset, because a lot, I feel like, is going to be happening internally in your mind. Okay, Gemini is air energy, so this is a lot of mental kind of energy, and I feel like Spirit is going to say that you're going to have to defend, or like, you know, kind of defend your stance in a sense where thoughts may try to derail you or make you feel like, you know, things aren't happening or things aren't changing for you or things aren't improving for you. So you want to be definitely mindful of that. But I'm going to get a little more clarity. Clarify the Seven of Wands for Cancer. How does Cancer best navigate this challenge? Look, we got the moon that tried to pop out here. So that's what I'm saying. Definitely tuning into your intuition, Cancer. There could be disputes around friends that feel like family or even family members. Be mindful of that, Cancer. I feel like too, you know, you may want to practice a little patience in regards to speaking, like think before you speak kind of vibe. Okay, but there could definitely be something that's coming up around family or money or like I said, people that feel like family, Cancer. But as far as this challenge here with the moon showing up, Spirit is saying trust your instincts, okay? Like trust what your instincts are telling you about certain things, certain people. Like I feel like your intuition is going to be firing on all kind of cylinders this week, Cancer. So you really want to tune in to what it's saying. Okay, now I'm gonna hop over here into the love vibe and see what the energy is guiding us for the week. But I will say that, you know, just because we are starting this week off with the new moon in Gemini, it does feel like, again, there could be endings as well as new beginnings in our love life. So let's see what the energy is guiding Cancer's love and relationships for this upcoming week. So we got unavailable. Interesting. And I feel like Cancer, I feel like this is your energy, and I feel like whether you're single, whether you're with somebody, whatever, there's going to be a period this week where you're emotionally unavailable. Like you're not going to be able to tend to the other needs of people, because I feel like you're dealing with your own emotional things, right? So, and it's kind of like, I feel like too, yeah, your emotions could definitely, just mind your emotions this week, Cancer, because they could kind of have you feeling kind of all over the place, or it's just going to be hard for someone to, I feel like, connect with you emotionally this week, because it's like they may need to practice a little bit more patience with you, or vice versa. If you're single, Cancer, I feel like this is going to be a time where you're going to be learning about the struggles that you're having with intimacy and how they're holding you back from the relationship or the partner that you're desiring. Look here at the bottom of the deck. We have a getaway, this getaway energy. That's what I'm talking about. Get away, y'all, if you can, physically. I feel like, you know, a vacation, some type of vacation of some sort is imperative, and especially maybe if you want to get around some water, Cancer, like get back into your element. Okay, but I feel like it's a much needed break. It's like, you know, after so many hours, it's by law you can't work no more because you need a break. It's giving that, Cancer. Okay, but you could definitely be in your antisocial kind of hermit mode, you know, so just be mindful of that. Like express that to your partner if you are partnered, and let them know, hey, it's not you, I'm just kind of in a different emotional spot at the moment. It won't last forever, but I definitely do feel like, you know, you're kind of locked down. That's what it's giving. What energy is so look, and that's what I'm saying. A breakup is showing up, but then a fresh start is here. So that could definitely be the case if you are dealing with someone, Cancer. If you are dealing with someone, Cancer, whatever capacity you're dealing with them, if they're emotionally unavailable, that's going to become painfully aware to you here soon, and you're going to realize that you can't do without that. You can't do without the emotional connection. That's why I am saying I do see some type of breakup, and then there's grief, it's loss around it, a death, you know, it's like the death, the end of a relationship. There could definitely be, you know, where you're having to kind of process that heartbreak, process what is happening, you know, or ending in your connections, but it's bringing about new opportunities for someone. It's bringing about an opportunity for you to leave the past behind and move into a new era in your love life, y'all. It's like you're getting a chance to start over in your love life. That's why I said if you're single, Cancer, this is really going to be a potent time for you to kind of be figuring out your intimacy when it comes to other people. But there could definitely be some type of breakup, that kind of thing. Or if it's just been fresh or something, it could even not be fresh, y'all. It could just be a breakup that comes back to your mind this week, okay? Because it's giving kind of like, yeah, there's a situationship even that you could be grieving. So yeah, let's look at money and career. What's the energy guiding Cancer's money and career this upcoming week, Spirit? What energy is guiding Cancer's money and career this upcoming week? I'm telling you, Cancer, did I not tell you that it's time for you to get this is the Four of Cups energy. This is really time for you to like take a break. I'm telling you, if you are someone that like, if you can take a break from work, okay, but I'm just telling you very much so, it's kind of like you need to, it's close up shop. It's given, and I feel like, I don't know, don't quote me, I think they either do this in China or Japan or whatever, but it's like a certain week or whatever that they like close everything down and like give you a chance to like get back on your feet and like just, you know, have some you time and reset, relax. That's what it feels like. But also too, it's given the door is closed, and I'm telling you, there is a connection or a situation that could be ending. Do not panic, Cancer. Do not panic about this ending. Do not fret about this ending, because a new beginning is right behind it, okay? But I am seeing where, yeah, you could even have some breakups in regards to money and career connections, okay? My card says not every partnership deserves a second chance. So you are needing to protect your emotional investments. And that's exactly what this energy in the Seven of Wands is getting. Protection, right? Protecting your intuition, your emotional investments, your moon power. Okay, you are the moon goddess, remember? But that's definitely what it's giving. Like, it's time to reset all the way around, emotionally, physically. And it definitely feels like with friendships, if you are in business with a friend or something like that, Cancer, there could be some stuff coming up this week that needs to be addressed, okay? So, and see, yeah, what else comes out? The Fool card, because it's time to start a new journey. It's time to take a leap of faith, okay? Taking a brave risk creates success, but I feel like Spirit says like, because that came out in the new moon in Gemini, like taking some type of risk. That's definitely the energy, but you don't like, it's not an impulsive risk. It's very much a calculated risk, okay? One that has been well thought out and one that you rested and prepared for, okay? That's what it's given. I'm gonna pull one more, I think. Energy for the money and career. So yeah, it's given definitely, Cancer, where there's new beginnings, okay? This is the Page of Wands energy, the Rookie of Opportunities. Begin boldly. So there is a new beginning, even though there's an ending. Something is closing out and ending, Cancer. You may not necessarily know everything that there is to know about this new opportunity, but Spirit is saying when the time comes, act, okay? Begin boldly, okay? But definitely, like, don't let haste make waste. Don't do anything like impulsive. It's giving that very much so. Like, you need to kind of sit back and really think about it before you and look, y'all, this is so crazy because this isn't even a part of the deck that I was trying to pick up, but rest, okay? So Spirit is definitely trying to get that message to us to rest. You are disconnecting yourself from the world and giving yourself the space to rest and grow in your awareness of what's real and meaningful for you, okay? Get in solitude, Cancer. Please disconnect and rest, all right? Because Spirit is trying to give you, I feel like, insight. That's why I literally, as you hear this, I'm in the woods, okay? Trying to hear from my higher self, from Spirit. And whatever else, and do whatever else as far as I need to reset myself for the second half of the year, okay? So y'all do it too. I wouldn't tell you to do nothing I ain't doing, and I ain't telling you to do it just because I am doing it, but I'm telling you, I mean, y'all see the cards. I'm not playing. Like, they're literally they're begging us to rest, Cancer. We deserve it too. We need rest. Rest before it gets real, okay? But I'm gonna pull some advice for the week ahead. So look, self-exploration wanted to pop out. So it is time, Cancer. I feel like being patient with yourself, especially during this kind of emotional week. I feel like it's going to be a good time to kind of explore those emotions, explore those thoughts that are coming up. It says, peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find your truth. This is that reflecting, looking back within yourself, okay? This isn't the time to lie to yourself. This is the time to be painfully, emotionally honest, okay? Advice for Cancer for the upcoming week. Advice for Cancer for this upcoming week, Spirit. So financial goals wanted to pop out. Look at here. Social media detox is here at the bottom of the deck. So no posting, no liking, just living. You can join me on my little dopamine detox, y'all. You ain't got to do it for long, but definitely it's like, okay, we keep seeing it. Disconnect, Cancer. But we got financial goals that came out here. So some of you may definitely be thinking about your finances this week. This is a time to be manifesting, setting those financial goals that you have for yourself, so that you can reach and achieve them during this Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer. Okay, that's why Spirit is telling you, get a hold of your goals. Okay, especially your financial goals, because Jupiter is the planet of abundance, okay, and can definitely come in and make that reality for you, okay? So, look, take a vacation is popping out here. So it says, take time to escape all of your life obligations to recharge yourself, all right? So if you can't literally take a vacation, make one, all right? But it's definitely giving the confirmation, Cancer, that you need rest, you need to reset. Like, this is the final countdown, okay? The final countdown. The energy is gaining momentum, like I said in my new moon and Gemini reading. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it, okay? But y'all, this week is really just a quiet reset before our birthday season kicks off, okay? I need you to let go and go within, Cancer. And I need you to trust everything that's unfolding. I need you to be patient as it unfolds, okay? Even if it feels uncertain, that's okay, all right? This Gemini new moon is going to be helping you wipe your mental slate clean, okay? Clean. And Jupiter, this sextile with Jupiter and Uranus is going to be delivering you some very divine surprises. So be ye ready for the surprise, okay? But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you're releasing and what miracle that you're calling in. If you want to take a deeper look at what Jupiter is doing in your chart, make sure that you grab that special reading below, you guys. It's very limited, so get in where you fit in. If you don't see the link, I'm sorry, stink. I might have to catch you another time, okay? You can definitely check out my calendar for one-on-one sessions if you're interested in talking to me one-on-one. If you got, like a multitude of questions, or you just want to have a conversation kind of thing, because that's how I do, boo, okay? But yeah, know that anytime that you comment down below, y'all, you're entered to win a free reading with me. So just say, hey, thanks for the reading, anything like that. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. Leave me a little energy of your, leave me a little residue of your energy on my thumbs up button, you guys. I really, really appreciate it. It helps the channel. It helps push me to more and more Cancers, which is my goal. I want to reach all of the Cancers, okay? Because especially this next 12 months we got going, all right? I need all the Cancers to be in line, because when I say main character energy and we coming for everything that we supposed to have and more, yeah, I mean it. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna leave it here. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you.